from Hammett Meta.
Huh?
Ken Hamm, the gay wedding on Arthur will capture kids and pervert their minds.
Oh, boy.
So, for those of us young enough, I know that I'm young enough to remember Arthur.
Yeah, I watched Arthur.
Did you ever?
Oh, yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. So, yesterday, a new episode of the children's cartoon Arthur revolved around the mystery of the main character's third-grade teacher, Mr. Ratburn, who was marrying... who Mr. Ratburn was marrying. They found out at the wedding that he wasn't marrying the woman they suspected. Instead, it was another man. Now, the best part of the episode was once the kids figured out who Mr. Ratburn was marrying, they just moved on with their lives. They were happy that he was happy, and they didn't dwell on the same-sex aspect of the marriage, nor did they condemn it.
I think that's awesome.
Cool.
It happened. They're like, oh, all right, interesting. He didn't marry who we thought he was going to marry. Good for him. We're glad that he's happy. But predictably, some people
teaching children.
Yeah, some people are not too happy about that. Ken Hamm, in particular, tweeted out, "You can't trust what your kids may watch on PBS. You can't trust what they may watch on Netflix that carries programs like Arthur. You can't trust ratings on TV programs and movies. The evil one is out to capture your kids and pervert their minds."
I was told stuff like that about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I was told stuff like that about, let's see, who else?
Well, I mean, Harry Potter had magic in it, though.
That's why I wasn't supposed to read that. It was bad. But Lord of the Rings was okay.
Really?
Because
interesting.
You want to know why? This is what I was told by the theists in my family. I was told that Harry Potter is bad because it takes place in a normal world and it's trying to convince kids that there's actually a different world, and the kids are likely to believe that. Mm-hmm. But Lord of the Rings takes place in obviously
utterly
fantasy land. So that's okay.
Interesting. I would have guessed that they would have said like Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe would be fine because it's an allegory for God in the Bible. But that
I don't know. I got to ask them.
Lord of the Rings. I think actually Tracy was talking about Lord of the Rings on the last AXP, or maybe I could be wrong, but it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a new mythology, basically, is what she was saying. For Western Europe.
What's kind of weird about this is that when I was growing up and I described seeing the movie The Littlest Angel, it's like seeing a Christian movie made me think, oh, this is just fiction.
How'd you feel about Passion of the Christ?
I never saw that one.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, I deliberately did not go and see that.
I've seen reviews for it.
It was a little too much for me.
Did you see it?
Oh, I cried.
Did you see it with a church group or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
It was like an every year thing for a little while.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a believer.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. So.
Gosh, I have a question for you with the Christian hat on.
Yeah. Get through the last of this.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hammett just kind of making fun of Ken Hamm. Leave it to a real man depicting fiction to get scandalized by fiction depicting reality. Imagine how bigoted you have to be to get this worked up about the love life of a cartoon rat.
Seriously.
Yes.
Seriously.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's like they don't realize what's real and not real.
It's a talking rat.
Gosh.
So that was Ken Hamm reacting to Arthur.
Wow.
Once again, the Christian Broadcast Network also reacted, and they had a little more info to weigh in on. They said later, Arthur and his pals briefly discussed the wedding. And Francine tells her friends, quote, "Yep, it's a brave new world," end quote. Perhaps a nod to the changing cultural times, according to People magazine. So, I mean, although I do feel like adding that in the cartoon was unnecessary. Yup, it's a brand new world, acknowledging that, like,
used to be, this wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
Did it not work in Ratland before?
Ratland doesn't necessarily have to be exactly the same as real,
right?
As reality.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seems like a weird throwaway line for them to add. They could have done without it.
Yeah,
you don't have
apparently,
to say.
It mentions that they didn't use the word gay in the.
Yeah, that's a very strange thing for CBN to just throw in. It is a complete throwaway. It says the word gay was not used in the episode.
Yeah.
And then we move on.
Yeah, it's one paragraph.
Why did you include that, CBN? That was unnecessary. Why? And also, why would the cartoon use the word gay?
I wonder who went through and was like listening for the word.
Yeah.
Nope. They didn't say.
Have to assume someone was.
Yeah, surely they're not going to have a gay wedding and call it a gay wedding, right? No, they're just going to call it a wedding because that's what it is.
Yep.
In any case, this is not the first time the cartoon series has featured a gay character. In a 2005 episode from the spin-off series, quote, Postcards from Buster, Arthur's best friend meets several children who live with two moms while on a field trip to Vermont.
Huh.
Again, the word lesbian was not used in the episodes. Why did you include that in your article?
That's weird.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares but you.
Because they're not from the Isle of Lesbos.
Yeah. So again, this was 2005. PBS later pulled that episode after receiving a letter from the goddamn Secretary of Education at the time, Margaret Spellings, who condemned the episode and asked PBS to strongly consider returning the federal money that went towards its production.
Now that is censorship.
Wow. The goddamn Secretary of Education made them pull that episode and told them if you don't pull that episode, you should give that money back, and that is also a veiled threat that we're going to cut your funding.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
So that was Bush era.
Yep, that is censorship.
Right.
That is plain and simple.
I don't know. I wonder if the new education secretary is going to do the same fucking thing. I guess we'll find out because this
I don't see why it's not likely.
This episode aired yesterday.
Oh boy!
So
all right,
we'll see.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll listen.
Whether or not Betsy DeVos
watch the news
handles this any better than Margaret Spellings did.
Wow.
So CBN goes on. They include some a reaction from viewers that People magazine posted. And there's one throwaway. I've used the word throwaway like 5 times now. There's one comment from just a random person, random no-name person, that I will read to you now. Quote, "It is not up to PBS to brainwash/recruit children. The gay community is in the vast minority. One wouldn't know it, though, between TV, movies, commercials, etc. The gay mafia is out in full force." Wow. And that brainwash thing, that's the one that CBN chose to cherry pick for the title of this article, which is PBS accused of brainwashing kids after Arthur features a gay wedding. Gee, I wonder why CBN cherry-picked that specific thing. Maybe because they wanted to throw the word brainwashing in
Absolutely.
arbitrarily.
It's emotional appeal, but it's... they're the ones doing the CBN is the one doing the brainwashing.
Yeah. I mean, well...
It's bizarre. I mean, they obviously think that if someone tells you should be a certain, you should be attracted to certain people, certain kinds of people enough that you'll just change from what you are to what they say you should be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't recall, picking my attraction. There was no point where I decided to choose.
No, I don't think I ever made that decision.
Wow.
Either. I really liked PBS's statement. It said in a statement to People magazine, PBS wrote, PBS Kids programs are designed to reflect the diversity of communities across the nation. We believe it is important to represent the wide array of adults in the lives of children who look to PBS Kids every day.
That's beautiful.
That's perfectly reasonable.
Yes, that is. I don't know if they could have said it any better.
Yeah.
That is a show to teach children about the world around them, and to show them that they included a gay character because gay people exist in reality, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they did
Whether
that.
you know it or not.
It is not the gay mafia shoving, this down your throats. It is just an acknowledgement that these people exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. PBS Kids did a great job here. I
Cool.
love their statement. And
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't know if they could have worded it any better. And
Neat.
CBN, fuck you.
Well, yeah, they're going to editorialize the hell out of it.
So yeah, and actually that segues very nicely into a Pew Research poll that came out yesterday about majority of public favors same-sex marriage, but divisions persist. Now I want to refer back to that 2005 episode where they had the of Arthur, where the kids had the two mommies and the secretary,
right.
The education secretary, basically had them pull the episode. Back in 2005, there was I'm going to go ahead and say about a 39% favorability for gay marriage among U.S. adults.
Yeah.
Currently, we're at about...
Sorry, it was on the decline.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely on the decline. And right now, we are at a 61% favorability.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And let's see, public remains supportive. Yeah, so we're at 61% support for gay marriage and 31% in opposition. Among Democrats, that is 75%, and among Republicans, that is 44%. So definitely, I mean, we all know that it is a party line kind of thing, but, again, brand new Pew Research poll. And it's interesting to see how poorly the education secretary handled that back in 2005.
Right.
When we had, 30-something or 40-something percent favorability, and now we're at 61. So,
yeah. But apparently both the Democratic and Republican opinions are increasing. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. There is a steady increase across the board.
Of acceptance.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, again, it has nothing to do with the gay mafia.
Right.
Is there a gay mafia?
You know what? I don't know. I mean,
That's a good answer. That's a very good answer.
Well, I'm a skeptic.
How does that even work?
I'm a skeptic, so.
Hey, how you doing?
Until such time as there is sufficient evidence to believe in a gay mafia, I am not going to believe. I am going to withhold believing in a gay mafia.
It's wise.
The gay mafia lives on the flat earth. Everyone knows that.
That's right.
Underneath it.
That's right. They live underneath the flat earth in the hollow.
That's why you can't see them.
Wait,
is it a hollow earth or a flat
earth?
Because, you can't have both. I want to see a hollow earth person and a flat earth person have a debate.
Right. Hollow earth, flat earth, fight.
I would love to see that debate. Moderated debate on a stage, flat earth, hollow earth.
Yeah.
There might just
Somebody
be one.
please make that happen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be glorious.